Iron Dragon. With a few big drops, this looks to be the best coaster at the Texas State Fair. But these style of coasters can be hit or miss with their elements, or even be solid just for one good drop. But how does Iron Dragon ride? Find out in this review. The Texas State Fair is held every year in Dallas, Texas during the first half of October. This fair is massive, and the fairgrounds encircle the Cotton Bowl Stadium, with hundreds of food stalls and many other exhibits to see while walking around the fairgrounds. This place will be packed with visitors. This is a unique and enjoyable experience. Though similar to Six Flags Over Texas, they seem to hide a lot of their shows and overall schedule, making it rather difficult to effectively plan a visit other than just wandering around and seeing what you will find. The Midway is located in one corner of the fairgrounds and, at least for 2024, contained 4 roller coasters, 2 bigger coasters in Iron Dragon and Crazy Mouse, and 2 kiddie coasters in Dragon Wagon and Puppy Express. This park is unique for fairgrounds as the park contains some permanent rides, such as Sparklet's Log Ride, Scary Park, the Lone Star Scooter, Denzel Carousel, Texas Skyway, Texas Star Ferris Wheel, and Top of Texas Tower, and used to contain permanent roller coasters, most notably the wooden coaster Comet, which makes this fair an amusement park according to the roller coaster database. As with most fairs, price is always a concern, and this can get expensive fast. Entry is $15 for adults and $10 for children, with a $5 discount available if you use the code for McDonald's. Parking is expensive at $30 a piece, though that is fairly standard. Rides cost about 8 coupons or $8 a piece, and this was about the price of the big coasters in most flat rides. The kiddie coasters have a lower price, presumably so adults can ride with their kids, as each person has to pay the coupon price. Puppy Express was 6 coupons, and Dragon Wagon was only 5 coupons. There are a variety of coasters that will look similar to Iron Dragon. Galaxi coasters, with the model type spelled with an I at the end instead of a Y, are models from SDC known for their couple of drops and a large helix. Debuting in the 1960s, these models were similar in style to Pinfari Cyclone and a Schwarzkopf's Wildcat. Pinfari Cyclones also come in a variety of models, including ones with loops, and 113 permanent installations have been recorded around the world. Iron Dragon is an inner park model, but a smaller model that focuses on only having one car per train. My initial ride on one of these types of coasters, an inner park Cyclone at the Houston Rodeo, offered a very solid first drop, but not a lot of forces for the rest of the ride, though that version was bigger as it had 2 car trains. The 3 car trains I experienced on Mousetrap's Pinfari Cyclone made the whole coaster move faster and offered very solid drops throughout, even when I did not sit in that very back row. When it comes to seat placement, with only having 1 car trains, there isn't much to worry about. Most people will prefer the front though, so if you're a group of 2 or a single rider, you might be able to skip ahead of some guests. From a thrills perspective, the back is likely better for the drops and forces, though I did not get a chance to ride in the front as I skipped ahead to ride in the back on both of my rides. After leaving the station, you slowly turn around to pre-lift before going up the diagonal lift hill that is associated with this model. At the top, you slowly turn around before preparing yourself for the first drop. As this drop has a little kick to it, unlike other models that I've been on where this is a really solid drop, this drop is just decent, but nothing special as you only get a little pop on a short drop. After another turnaround, you have a second drop that offers a similar kick upwards and is enjoyable, but nothing super great. Then you enter a downward helix that is heavily banked, so you won't get much good laterals throughout. But there are enough forces within the helix itself that it is enjoyable and engaging. At the end, there is an enjoyable, weird kink that shakes the car, giving a nice finale to this element. The second far turnaround is not too fast, despite looking like you could blaze through this off-ride. This might also just vary depending on how much that mid-course brake is really hitting, but I did not feel any extra speed on either of my rides. There is a brake right before the last drop, but you still get a little pop despite the slow speed you take this drop at, so it is an enjoyable element going into the brake run. You still have the final turn, and you take that a bit fast and get mild laterals throughout it. So I wonder how strong this part would be if you did not have that brake before that last drop. Then you brake into the station, ending your ride on Iron Dragon. Overall, how good is Iron Dragon? This is a nice mid-sized coaster that offers some thrills, but no standout elements. The mixture of laterals throughout the turns, even if mild, improves the pacing a lot and gives the coaster the feeling of a complete ride start to finish, instead of other versions that just have one or two standout elements. I rank Iron Dragon right above Ipanema Skate Ride at Vin Wonders Fuquoka. This coaster offers an interesting spinning gimmick, though it does not spin a lot, which actually I think is good because just the back and forth on that coaster was really enjoyable for what it was. I rank Iron Dragon right below Fort Yesterland at Yesterland. This rough kiddie coaster has been described as a torture device, but I can enjoy roughness as a gimmick, and this delivers in all the right ways, blending roughness with laterals while leaving you wondering what the heck just happened. What types of these styles of coasters have you ridden? Which ones ended up being your favorite? Let me know, and as always, Kapkun Krap.